in Denmark and one possibly in Germany as well. Some big figures being mentioned in respect of Adam Calder. And as we know from other sport, well, money talks, and sooner or later the price will get to a stage where Adam Calder will be in a difficult position to refuse it, and the Coventry Blaze just will not be able to match it. But we'll keep you posted on that one. In Edinburgh, the only news coming out of Edinburgh at the moment for the Capitals is that player, coach and director of hockey Doug Christensen has re-signed for another season, and he'll be working very hard to try and keep some of his top-end guys for the coming campaign. I'm sure he'd like to keep Colin Hemingway and probably Mike Stutzel. But one of the rumours is that the goalie, JF Perez, is unlikely to be in a Capitals jersey next year. Rumours are that he will be the replacement for Trevor Koenig down in Coventry. We'll keep you posted on that one too. All change in the Hull Stingrays. I spoke actually with Hull Stingrays coach Rick Strachan earlier this week, and he told me himself that he's likely only to have one player back in his Stingrays lineup this year who played for the Stingrays last year. They've already lost David Phillips, of course, to the Belfast Giants, and of course Luke Boothroyd has joined us. But Rick Strachan is expecting a total makeover of the Hull Stingrays with only possibly one returnee. That is going to be a very, very, very interesting squad to keep an eye on for the forthcoming year. Big changes over on Humberside. Up in Newcastle, things are very quiet for the Newcastle Vipers. Ryan McDonald, who made such a great impression between the pipes of them, he's gone to Germany, to Weisswasser in the German Bundesliga. And the latest rumour is that Derek Campbell will probably be a returnee for the Newcastle Vipers next year. Derek Campbell has certainly been asking of a couple of other clubs whether they'd be interested in signing him, but our understanding is that Rob Wilson very much wants Derek Campbell back in a Vipers shirt for next season. Down in Nottingham, the Nottingham Panthers have made a big announcement on Friday, today, this very morning. David Clark, Great Britain international, a former Nottingham Panther who spent last year in Italy, has re-signed for the Nottingham Panthers. A new import player for them is Jade Galbraith, who's played previously with new player coach Corey Nielsen over in North America. And we mentioned Roman Undur before of the Coventry Blaze. Well, he's no longer of the Coventry Blaze. He is now a Nottingham Panther, with his paperwork, contract paperwork, having been received back by the Panthers office this very morning as they were preparing their press announcement for the re-signing of David Clark and the signing of Jade Galbraith. So Roman Undur is a Nottingham Panther for 2008-2009. And finally, the Sheffield Steelers. Well, having won the playoff championships, it's very difficult to break up a winning team. And largely, it's re-signings for the Sheffield Steelers. Likely to be only 3 or possibly 4 changes in the Steelers lineup for next season. Some doubt as to whether Ian Manzano will be returning to the Sheffield club. Some doubt still on Jody Lehman, although we understand that the Steelers are talking to him about a new contract offer, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. And there's even rumours that Rod Sarich could be on his way out of Sheffield. That would be an interesting move, because Sarich is one of those players that you either love or hate. There are people within the Sheffield camp who maybe think it's time that Sarich moved on, but there are a lot of other people around the BMI Baby Elite League who quite admire what Rod Sarich does for the Sheffield Steelers. So if he is released or if he's allowed to go, I suspect there'll be a little bit of a bun fight to see who can secure his signature. Well, that's just about it for this roundup of the BMI Baby Elite League news, and hopefully we've brought you up to speed with where we are with the Phoenix. Contract offers have been sent to 4 players this week who have verbally agreed with the Phoenix to come and join us for next year. And as soon as those paperwork contracts come back through the fax machine or back on the email where we can print them off, then we'll release that news here on Phoenix News via the Weekly E-Zine and, of course, via the club's official website. Thanks for joining us.